Hi everybody, welcome to your session of yoga, and the session so far have been quite long. I've been wanting to give you a good kind of idea of what's involved in the poses, but I am well aware that some of you have got more time than others. So today I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet, lots of different variations of hatha yoga in a 20-minute little set for you. We're just going to start down on the knees, feet tucked under. You can also put a blanket underneath the knees, or you can also put a cushion in, but if you find it hard to get your bottom to your heels. Come back into child's pose. Now, sometimes the head comes down. I can feel I'm quite tight in my hips today. And when we come into a child's pose, we don't need to question why we're tight. Just say, okay, the body's tight. I will modify where I need to. And we start by taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Allowing those lower back muscles, called the erector spinae, to gently extend or stretch, if you want to say stretch. And this is usually done on the out breath. This is what the body does naturally through the process of breathing. Just allowing your whole self to surrender. Not needing to rush. You know, we spend our whole life rushing. Maybe you want to rush through this practice because you've only got 22 minutes. And just set aside this thought that actually if we just take the time to be here and be in this moment, maybe those time will find its space and everything will settle. Take a little thought for yourself to reset your self-helper and just thinking how far you've come this week on this journey, how good you've been to your body, and maybe you're already noticing your energy level. As we inhale, we're going to come forward, spread the fingers, come up onto the hands and the knees, and round through us, we push the back away. Take your exhale breath. So we're pushing in the shoulders, inhale, drop the chest through the arms, and then exhale round through into your back. Now you don't have to do this to the very extent, it could just be a tiny little drop. On an inhale, we drop, on an exhale, we push. Inhale, we drop, exhale, we push. Let's extend your right arm out and your left foot away. Pull the belly in so we've got a nice straight back. And just drop your left hip so that your sacrum and your bum cheeks are nice and straight. We're going to hold it here. We're going to draw that in. Inhale it out. And draw it in. Inhale it away. And draw it in. Inhale it away. And draw it in. You're going to draw the hand down, keep the leg up, lift the chest, and then pulse the foot to the floor, sorry, to the sky, as though you're standing on the floor. I've got a flex in the foot, just lifting that up. Breathing through it, so we're just keeping that inhale and exhale nice and long. And then release, elongate the foot, push the heel away. And then inhale, come all the way back with the arm as well. Round through 3 more times. Inhaling out, exhaling, we draw it in. Feel the belly rise and fall. Inhale it out, exhale it in. And then draw the hand forward. We're going to rock through the hips. And then we're going to barrel the body. Taking the shoulders down on the inhale breath, we lift up on the exhale. Let's take 3 revolutions one way and 3 revolutions the other. And then come back to center. This time, take your right leg out. Again, drop your right hip, extend your left hand. We're going to draw round through. Exhale, nose to knee, bring the fist in. Inhale it away. Exhale it in. Pull and squeeze the belly in.
as we extend the limbs out. Just make sure the shoulder and the wrist are aligned. So making any little adjustments that you need to do. Really feel this in your abdominal muscles. Allow your breath to lead the movement. Nice, couple more. Draw your left hand down, bend the knee, keep the glute low, and then flex the foot and we push to the sky. Then you can do this nice and quick like I'm doing it, or if you wanted more of a challenge, take it half as slow. Really waking up those glutes again. You know, I like the glutes. Me and Emily were both going on about the glutes, especially in last week's session. Hopefully you can feel that leg becoming a little bit tired. That's good work. And then we exhale, push the leg away, roll on the toe, stretch through the calf muscle, pull the belly in, keep the back nice and long. And then we draw the arm in and out again. So we extend and lift the left hand. Draw it through and out again, back to where we were. Inhale and exhale. And these are called, I think they're called bird dogs. They were told to me as being called Superman, but I call them Superwoman. And then bring the hand down, bring the knees down. So we're going to barrel. So we're going to move over to the right, drop the chest to the earth, pull the belly in back to center. Move over to the right, the elbows bend, almost as though you're drawing the chest to the floor. Taking 3 one way and 3 the other. Nice, working it through. So we're working the hips, the shoulders, the wrists. So spread those fingers, think of each of your finger joints on the earth. The knees nice and soft. Take a padding if the knees are not soft. And then from here we push back to downward facing dog. Let's walk then one knee in, keeping the toes where they are, and draw the other heel down to the earth. And then step that through. So you're moonwalking on the spot. Draw the navel in, feel that little squeeze. Maybe you feel like the little greyhound belly is your belly. And then from here, we're going to step forward to the front of the mat. Lower the head towards the earth. Bring your hands down, so really plant those hands into the earth. And then rise up from the heels to come onto the balls of the feet, onto your tiptoes, but not like a ballet tiptoe. So we're not coming into the points. We're really coming into the knuckles of the feet. Really lovely stretch of the feet. Great for plantar fascia, or your plantar fascia. And then exhale, come all the way down with the heels. Bring the hands backwards as though you're coming into a ski Sunday session. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Bring the arms to the sky. Tuck the tailbone under and draw the shoulders down the back. Bring your hands to your heart center. Reset your intention that we set right at the beginning of day one, whatever that may be, about finding this relationship with a happier, lighter and brighter you. Let's inhale, lift the arms to the sky. As we exhale, we're going to step back into a nice deep lunge. Tuck the tailbone under, reach the arms in. And then exhale, bring the hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Nice, this time reach the right leg up to the sky. And bring the right foot forward. Come all the way back again, back into the crescent. And this time we're going to push off the back foot, step forward, bring the hands into your heart center. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Just check your feet and hip distance apart. Nice and straight and not coming out to the sides. Inhale, come up halfway. Push the tailbone away, pull the belly in, feel the flatness of the belly and the back. And then as we exhale, this time take your right leg back, nice and deep. Tuck the tail, lift the heart, the chest, raise the arms. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands all the way down, push back into downward facing dog. Draw the navel in. Allow yourself to enjoy this pose with the breath. Rotate the elbows towards the front or the elbow well so your shoulders come out. Shake off the neck. Lift the left leg to the sky. Bring your left foot forward into the lunge again. As you come up, draw the energy so you're squeezing one of those swimming noodles between your thighs. Nice. Hips square, arms come up. And then as we exhale, bring the hands to your heart center, step forward, this time fold all the way forward, hands and feet on the earth. Hold on to the opposite elbow, stretch that through, and then as we inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Let's do that again on the other side, moving with the same lovely mindfulness. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, swallow dive to the earth, head to knee. Inhale, come up halfway, hands and shins. Exhale, we're going to step the right leg back into the lunge. Reach the arms up. This time, draw the hips forward as we take a little lift backwards. Feeling this from the front, not in the back. If you're feeling this squeeze the back, you need to tuck your tailbone under a little and reach from the lower part of underneath your belly button. Exhale, draw the hands down, back into downward facing dog. And if you're already feeling tired, take a child's pose here instead. And then lift your right leg up high. Again, you can do this on your knees. This is the modification. And then step that foot forward, either with the knee down or with the knee up. And then step to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise. Arms to the sky. Exhale, head to knee. Inhale, come up halfway. Nice. Exhale, left foot back. Nice deep lunge. Again, you can bring that left knee down if you want to. If not, we rise up. We tuck and squeeze the glutes. Tailbone comes under. Keep your drishti to the sky. That's your focus point, is your drishti. You have your gaze. Bring your hands down, push back to downward facing dog. Again, bring the knees down if this feels too much and continue these next poses exactly the same, just with the knees down. Pull the navel in. Really stretch through the fingers. Make sure you're not dumping into the lower part of your hands, which is, so you're really stretching through the knuckles and the middle finger edge. This time, we raise the left leg, lift the left leg high, and step the left foot forward. Bend the knees, draw up, rise on it. Take that little crescent pose backwards. Bring your hands to your heart center and step to the front of the mat. To the front of the mat, we're going to take the heel onto the ankle for a little bit of balance work. We're going to take the heel onto the shin, or we can take it, hold it onto the foot and push it into the thigh. So find whichever one of those three variations work best for you. It's also great if you want to get a chair, and where my left hand is waving at you, this is where you want to put the chair so you can hold it here. If you're really comfortable here, bring your hands to your heart center. And if you're really wobbly, it's time to drop your foot. Now squeeze the glutes and think of opening and spreading, like so you're kind of molding the body into the sides of the body, and let the knee come out. Nice, push into the foot and let the thigh push back. Draw down into the floor, bring the hands into your heart center and squeeze. And you'll feel your biceps and triceps begin to engage. Elongate through the top of the head. And you'll feel that this is not just in the foot, but the whole body is lifting here. If you feel comfortable, take your hands into chin mudra and then extend the arms all the way out. And then if you want to, we're just going to really just a nice little arthritic exercise. Anyone who's got arthritis in their wrist, this is a really lovely exercise. We're going to take the thumb and squeeze every finger. So we have the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the little finger. And then take it backwards. Just gentle squeezing. Nice. A little distraction whilst you're in your balance. Nice, reach the arms all the way up, bring the hands back to your heart center. And the best way to practice this is while you clean your teeth. If you can just stand while you clean your teeth, or even doing a bit of washing up. Really great, really, really great exercise to do. Let's extend that leg all the way out if we can. Maybe you need to hold it underneath or hold onto the shin. Maybe you can take that leg all the way out, and I'll just swish to the side so you can see that the foot is in line with the hip. If you're here, amazing, you showed up to class, so you don't need to be completely straight. And then we're going to send that back. We're going to send it back into a deep lunge. Bring your hands to your heart center and lower to the earth. Just to hover. Inhale, lift up. And I'm just going to check my alignment, because what I really want is the knee and the hip to be just about in line, and the same with the front one and with the back one is a little bit more of a deviation there. So we're going to work through the back ankle. If this is too much, bring the knee down and just work the arms instead. We're going to lift up, so we've done 2, and then bring it down. I'm going to bring the arms into this 2. Lifting up, lower down. So we're not kind of overextending here, lifting up, lower down. Lifting up, Or we can keep the arms all the way up, make it even harder. And then from here, we're going to step the right heel in and take your arms out to the side for warrior two. Nice. We're going to bring the hands behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades apart, drop into the hip, and start to rotate left ribs to left thigh. Draw the navel and extend through the crown to the chin. And then take that all the way over, feeling that stretch deep in the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And then bring both hands either side of the front foot and step back into down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, step your right foot forward between your hands. Step the left foot forward between the hands. Uncurl, really touching the flesh of your leggings or over your legs, on the belly, the heart. Feeling that lovely sensation of touch as you touch the face, the crown of the head, lift the arms to the sky. Bring the hands back into Samastha. Here we're going to this time lift your left foot. If you did it the other way, don't worry, just make sure you do each side. Again, ankle, maybe for you. Calf, never the knee. This is not good because it's just that knee joint isn't too volatile. Take your chair if you need to, and then think again, spreading out like rolling a piece of pastry. Spreading out, so we get that nice opening. Squeeze your glutes. As we squeeze the glutes contract, therefore, as they contract, another muscle lengthens. All muscle works in pairs, all muscles work in pairs. So you can't just contract one muscle without lengthening its partner. This is called your muscular teamwork. Bring your hands to your heart, engage through the triceps and the biceps, pull the navel in. And again, if you want to extend your tree and maybe make a chin mudra, and then let's just work through those little points of the fingers, feeling those little bits of energy, going one way and then backwards. Nice. And then bring your hands above your head, drop the shoulders down the back. Find your peace in this pose. And then as we exhale, bring the hands all the way down. Again, you're going to draw that foot in. Maybe hold the shin underneath it. You're going to extend the leg, spread the toes. And then we're going to send that leg all the way back into your lunge. Nice, deep lunge. Knee over ankle, heel over the big ball of the toe. Big ball, the ball of the toe. And then again, let's lift our arms this time. We're going to lower and inhale and lower. And inhale. Lovely. Exhale to lower, inhale to rise. Nice. Lowering and lifting. Then I'm going to take the last couple really slow. And then from here, we're going to twist the back ankle, extend the arms out, drop into warrior two. So knee moves over towards the little toe. We've done this a few times. Hopefully you know what you're doing. Arch of the foot in line with the heel. We stretch the hands around, squeeze those shoulders. And then slowly, you're going to draw the right ribs towards the inside of the right thigh. And when we get the body in position, then we can draw into those fingers, really opening up through the shoulders, spread the toes. And then release the hands to the earth. Nice, we're going to come on down, back into a tabletop. Take a couple of cat cows. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come up onto the toes, bring the toes wide and the heels in together. Like a Charlie Chaplin. Keep the bottom high, bring the hands forward, and we're going to take the knees to touch the thighs. So we're going to bring the weight forward, knees to touch the thighs, no, to touch the triceps. Knees to touch the triceps, come forward, and then take it back. Knees to touch the triceps, use your belly, and then maybe you can come forward and lift one leg, or lift another leg, and come into your crow. This is quite advanced. If you're just learning, you're probably going, what the heck? And you're rightly thinking the right thing. So you can just think of rocking. This is all about balance of the body. The distance from my hands and my feet is probably about 1.5 feet. It's probably about that distance. In fact, it will be that distance. And this is mathematics and technique as much as anything else. And then as we exhale, we're going to come all the way down, cross the ankles.
We're going to reach on over. You can take your legs out in front of you as well as this was. Draw the right elbow down, reach on over to the side. Come all the way back and reach on over to the other side. Bring the hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Nice. Bring your hands into each other. Left hand on the base, right hand on the top. Just imagining a big ball of energy into your hands. Big ball of white or golden light. You're going to inhale the light up the left wrist into the left elbow, the left forearm, shoulder, throat to the crown of the head. And then exhale, feeling this light fall to the right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, and into the right hand. Send it down to the left hand and then across over to the left arm, elbow, shoulder, crown of the head. Exhale from the crown to the right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, and into the base of your hands. Then take that ball of light, pop it into your heart. Take a deep breath in. Take those hands, give them a rub. Draw them over the eyes. Breathing it all in and bring the hands to your heart. And thank you so much for your short little practice today. I hope this has set you up for a really amazing day. I'll see you soon. Namaste.